Meaningful something, so.
Okay.
Good evening, ladies, gentlemen, and all variations thereof, and welcome to the TaleSpire Shadows of Sorcery stream. Let's hope that all of this is set up properly. It is, for a change.
All the boxes in the right place?
All the
Fucking
boxes
amazing.
in the right place.
You've finally done it.
That
You've
is-
finally done it, motherfucker.
That is surprising. Now, a little bit of
for now.
news before we start today. So, unfortunately, Pinky Rose and Fluffle have decided to withdraw from the campaign due to IRL circumstances. This is details that I don't feel that I personally am at liberty to discuss. But rest assured, it is nothing. Well,
My wife's
Saren
pregnant,
is.
she's busy dealing with that.
Yeah, there you go.
Congratulations!
Congratulations.
But rest assured, everyone is fine. Everyone is completely okay. So, with that in mind, we are down a player this session. However, that will be remedied next session. We already have another player in mind to join our ranks. And, as I said earlier, the show must go on.
Is it really?
Yes, it must. I've got a Twitch channel to run.
If you don't have a plan B, there's a problem here.
I do have a plan B.
Okay, good.
Plan B comes
Let's
in
see
next
plan
week. Not next week, next month.
Can I, like, jokingly imply what... Can I jokingly imply?
You are allowed to jokingly imply.
Plan L?
Very funny, Luca. Very
Alright, fair
funny.
enough.
Okay. Right. So, today we will be delving back into the Danis Eld Catacombs where we left off last time. And the world is now up for everybody to jump in. I see everybody
Ooh, I
has
sure am
already
in the
jumped
ground.
in. So yeah.
Remembering the camera
Has it been
controls.
finished? Is it finished?
Well,
you can tell. You can't put the camera down there because there's walls in the way.
Oh.
There we go. Just had to remove the ceiling. That's fine.
So, yes, most of the cathedral has been finished. To the point where I actually added pews to the upper section of the cathedral.
Oh, good job.
You do not want to know how long it took me to build pews.
I am
You
directly asking you
don't
how long
want
you
to
took.
know
Adding people
how
that
long
should have
it
been
took
through.
me to build a spiral staircase for the fucking what's it called? Is it a podium? It's not a podium. It's
Pedestal? Altar?
no, it's not. No, not altar, not pedestal. It
Oh, I
starts
should
with a
know this. I
P.
just made one.
Fine.
Fuck.
Lectern?
Lectern.
No, not lectern. It's the place where the priest stands when giving a sermon.
Yeah, it's a lectern.
No, it's not a lectern. There's another word for it.
It's not a confessional.
No, it's not a confessional.
Looking this up.
What is
Good
what is the
pulpit?
priest's desks?
Pulpit.
A prie-dieu?
Pulpit! Yes!
Nihilus.
There we go.
We've done it. We've all done it.
We all got it at different times by different chats and different researchers.
I mean, it's better than what Wikipedia gave me, which was versus populum, the liturgical stance of a priest when celebrating mass.
Interesting.
I didn't know what to Google. I didn't even know what to Google.
I googled a place where a priest stands when giving sermon.
I
Anyway,
Googled priest desk.
I Google like a mum.
Anyway, I have actually figured out how to build spiral staircases in TaleSpire, so
you've
look
heard.
forward to trying to get up those later on down the line.
I will not look forward to any of this as I still struggle with the movement controls.
As long as
Okay.
I just don't yeet myself into the sea, I'm doing fine.
Anyway,
I would like to eat myself into the sea.
last we left off, our party had just descended into the catacombs of the Cathedral of the Seven Gods in Danis Eld.
Here we
And,
are.
well, it's a little dark down here.
First of all, my character is not even here, so I got deleted.
No,
You are here.
You are here,
I don't have control of my character then.
don't you?
Nope, I see Aluka, I see Ed, I see Game Master, but I don't see myself.
That is very weird, because we see you.
Player permissions, Aaron Tower,
In love with the
turn on.
rotate camera command just not working here. This is a fun game. I do like TaleSpire. It's not working.
I'm gonna exit the main menu and try reconnecting.
Okay. That's odd. That's odd. I've never had that problem before. But yes.
Proof that we're not mad in the Discord.
Are you back now, Saren?
There we
Do
go.
you see? Good.
Yeah, no,
Okay.
Saren's character was there, but also so is Nith/Nat, and they are not on the screen. Like, the mini is there, but they are not there.
Oh well, that won't be a problem for today. So.
Okay.
They
Can't wait
should
to be TPK'd.
quietly disappeared.
Team
I think
Franco, yeah. I'm gonna go for a top-down view, cause
Yeah.
How do you do the top-down view?
middle
I'll-
mouse click and then drag.
Oh, fuck yeah, thank you.
Yeah, just,
that's
just
good.
pivot yourself into a top-down view, and then, as you taught me, crank down the ceiling until there's no ceiling.
Yeah, no. Okay, that's a lot better. Holy shit.
It's basically the only way I could get the camera to fit down here.
I mean, that is the intended way to do it. I'm fairly sure, but
Don't know. Maybe some people want to play this game in first person. Now that would be weird. Now I've said
That'd be a
that.
fucking nightmare.
that would
that'd
be
be a
VR.
that would be very difficult.
VR, no.
I don't like
You
it. I
are
don't
your
like the
mini.
idea.
At that point, just make it full FPS.
I think
Okay.
that's been done for years, hasn't it? The grid-based dungeon crawler in first person. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
We're
he's
in
moving.
a basement. Well, in a
You
basement.
are, and Saren has immediately left the basement.
Well, at least somebody can use the spiral fucking staircase, so I think
Also,
we're good,
Saren has
right?
a
Oh,
light.
that's not the spiral staircase.
Oh,
Yeah, the spiral staircase is worse.
I see.
Trust me on that.
Wait, Saren, how did you? Oh, you can. Oh,
Yeah, you get
we
the
have
light.
torches, sort of.
Yeah.
Yes, we do.
Nice.
Well,
It's
it's
better
very
than-
dark down here, said Lucian, but also, speaking of that, I have dark vision. Oh, don't hit me.
I know.
What the fuck was
Wasn't
that?
you?
I know that everyone. Well, I know that 2 people in this party have dark vision, but the other 2,
Had.
well, had. Yes, I suppose.
LOL dark vision is the eternal meme of D&D.
Yeah.
But yeah. Okay, so you have all descended into the catacombs of the Church of the Seven Gods in Danis Eld. You are looking for a cache of supplies that belongs to the Order of Metano. Only one person in your party knows what this might look like. The rest of you have no idea, because Isaac has not provided this information as of yet. In
Yes.
fairness, I have not provided Isaac with this information either.
I'm
Right.
expecting he'll.
Well, you're
I'm
the
expecting
bastard.
he'll know it when he sees it.
Yes, he will know it when he sees it.
I'm just happy I remembered my Adventurer's Codex password. Put it that way.
Yes.
Understandable
Usually,
habits.
usually these caches are marked with the sigil of Metano. So.
Well, I guess
without
that bit.
those.
Can you imagine if they just fucking weren't? Like, yeah, just find it. Just find it.
Yeah, it just is there somewhere. We don't really know.
We put it in that church. Which church? That church. Which one? One of them.
Like, do you have anything more to go on? Oh, mate, we put it there hundreds of years ago. No one put there's even alive anymore.
There's so many people who could have been alive, though.
Okay, so you have entered these catacombs. What would you like to do from here?
Yes, what is it, Saren?
Right-click on my character and see if there's an attack option.
Yes, there is.
Kill.
Right, what were you saying, Lucian? Sorry.
You have entered these catacombs, right? In front of you, at the base or sort of front middle section of the catacombs, is a statue of a knight with a candle lit in front of it. Now, from what you guys are aware, nobody's been down here for decades at this point. So the fact that there's a candle lit in front of the statue of this knight is a little odd.
Thank you for telling us that the candle was actually diegetic, because I was going to check if it was just for lighting of the actual set.
No, it is actually like there. They're like all the lighting that I've done is intentional.
Oh, okay, that's good to know going forward.
Be fully aware of that. It's if I haven't lit an area, it is intentionally unlit. If I have lit an area, it is because there is lighting around.
Cool.
Guillaume's gonna turn to Isaac kind of expectantly, as in like well, this is the thing you were looking for. Where is it?
Just notices Guillaume looking at him, kind of does a light, still slightly sozzled, but a light sort of shrug of, and then gesturing to the candle. So I think I don't get the impression we're alone down here.
While they're doing that, I'm going to use my torch to light the torches on the wall.
Ooh. Ambiance.
I'm going to step away so you're not lighting a fire over my head.
Of course you're going to. Fucking hell. Fine, give me a second.
Okay, is that editing map? Fine, give me a second, or has Saren initialized something that is going to
That's
put us into the
editing
floor?
map. Fine, give me a second.
Alright.
I mean, either way, you'll find out.
I guess, well, Guillaume kind of, like, glances over the candle and goes,
there you
there
go.
may be another entrance down here.
Well, not everyone's equipped with Gilk's magic arse. Right, shall we say left, right, flip a coin? What do we want to do?
Be aware, I am not going to light every torch in this place. It is there's so many, and
God bless you, Lucian.
Well, our barbarian seems to have gone to the right.
Down the door.
Yep.
That's not a door. That's a coffin.
Over here. There's a door here.
Okay.
Yep, there is in fact a door there.
Then he said dressing in the coffin room. Can I roll an investigation to see if there's, like, investigation check on, like, candle to see if I can see anything that looks like people have been touching things?
Yeah, roll me an investigation check.
Sure. Let's see how well I can roll a die in this fucking room.
Just ping it off of every surface.
That's a 7. Do I have anything for investigation? I totally had my sheet pulled up. I have my sheet pulled up. I promise I have my sheet pulled up. I can't remember where my stats are. There it is.
Investigation +1.
Yeah, so I have rolled an 8, which is not shit.
It's not terrible. From what you can tell, the candle has been here for round about 2 days-ish. It's burnt down from its usual length quite a bit. It's basically at like maybe 2 inches left on the height of the candle. You can see some smudges where dust has been wiped off of the plaque that is attached to the base of the statue. But other than that, it doesn't really indicate much.
Okay, well, I rolled like shit, but I'm assuming I can still read what's on that plaque.
So the plaque is not in a language that you can understand.
I see.
And the languages that you know are Common and Draconic / whatever Tieflings talk. I don't quite remember what that language
It is Infernal, but we've been using Draconic because you gave us the first two.
Yeah. So the language that you see there is... What you can tell from it is that the script that this is written in is incredibly loopy. Like, it is curly and just all over the place. You're not 100% sure what this language could be, but it's definitely not one you're familiar with.
Okay. Go ahead.
Sorry, do you want to go first, Luco?
No, go ahead.
I was going to say, in sticking his head back round the corner to sort of gesture for Guillaume to follow along, would I be able to catch any glimpse of the same plaque and see if it's anything I recognize?
I mean, you can definitely see that Guillaume is looking at the plaque. Whether or not you want to investigate it is completely up to you.
I just meant, like, from a distance, like, if you saw someone looking at a signpost, you would note a little bit of what they're looking at.
From a distance, the writing on the plaque is too small for you to read.
Ah, fair enough. I'm just going to
You would
classify
have to
unlikely
get up
to be
close
giant,
to
then.
it to actually read it properly.
Guillaume is just actually going to follow along after Isaac's kind of like waving motion, and I'm going to check that coffin. I want to see if it's in the same loopy script. Is there anything there?
So the coffin that is...
Each one.
That one? Okay. So that coffin is very much covered in dust and cobwebs at this point. There is a small plaque on it, a small stone engraved plaque, but it is also covered in dust. You would need to wipe it off to actually see what's on it.
I'm gonna wipe that off.
Okay.
He's gonna fucking like take a little handkerchief out of his bag. He's not gonna stain his gloves with that dust.
It's a lot of danger than I would have taken us for. How's the door coming along, barbarian?
Beaten freak little fuck.
Waiting for you guys.
So the coffin has an inscription in Common, this one, which has the name of some old priest, as far as you can tell. It has the sect that he is from, and it has the dates of his birth and death.
I see.
That is pretty much all that's inscribed there.
I'll go look at the door too.
Okay. So...
I'm surprised to see it still standing.
So before you is a heavy stone door. It looks very old. The hinges look rusty. It looks like it hasn't been opened in centuries.
Well, let's open it.
You want to try and open the door. Okay.
Yep.
Roll me a strength check.
Oh my god.
Holy shit!
I was going to argue to help, but I don't need to.
You don't.
Okay.
I open the door.
What is it with you
Guilt's
and
door
door-based
fetish
rolls?
kicks in at the last second again.
Hold on.
It's just doors. Only door-based rolls.
Before we finish opening this door, roll me a dexterity check.
Oh. All of us, or?
No, just Saren.
Alright.
Oh, okay.
Now could I argue that I was helping him by, like, spotting him from behind?
Nope,
You just
too
yoinked
late.
him back by his collar.
So as you pull on the handle, Saren, the door is stubbornly refusing to budge, and
How dare
you start pulling harder, and you hear a creaking sound, and it encourages you. It encourages you. You think, oh, its hinges are rusty, but it'll do.
It'll give.
It'll
Yield.
give. As you put your back into it, as you put all of this force on the handle of the door, you hear a crack. And the entire door shatters into several pieces. All of this beautifully engraved masonry with really nice swirling designs across it, all of it cracks right down the middle, and you come away with about half a door's worth of masonry. Congratulations.
It's open.
Nice.
Guillaume puts his head in his fucking hands.
Yeah, that door was probably worth quite a lot.
Let's just hope it wasn't a load-bearing door.
We are going to get in so much trouble with this charge bra.
Like, hey, at least it's open. It wasn't open before.
Guillaume just doesn't respond and follows you guys through the door.
just kind of wave in a vague mutter. It's only a church of tenor anyway.
Actually, it's a church to all 7 gods, but
Yeah, and you
go
can
off,
feel
I
Guillaume
guess.
glaring at you with that one, actually.
He knows, and he's smiling.
As you walk past this area, you hear a gentle hoot as an owl, which has been nesting in the wall. Turn off! Go away! God
I thought that was
damn
just
alarms.
ambient music for the flying owl.
Nope,
I recognize
that was
those
my
fucking
alarm.
notes.
Yes, that was Steam Powered Giraffe. The owl that was sitting in this sort of alcove, nesting in this alcove, wakes up as Gilk passes with his torch and hoots
Hey there, little guy.
mildly
I put my hand out for
angrily. Are you going to put your hand out for it? Okay.
For it to perch on my hand, yeah.
For it to perch on your hand, roll me animal handling.
That's a wisdom.
It's actually its
Nope.
own thing. Well, that sucks ass.
It gets bonuses from wisdom.
Yeah,
So I
that's a
4 total.
2 plus 2, 4. The owl looks at you with contempt. It looks at your outstretched hand with contempt and proceeds to bite you. Take 1 point of damage.
Yeah. That's what you get for fucking with the door. It looks like nobody's been back in this, like, hallway area for a very long time, right?
It's covered in dust. There is sort of erosion areas over by where Gilk and Isaac are standing. Like there is a window that looks out over the open harbor, but it's everything's dusty, everything's crumbling. There's some rotting wood and stuff around. Yeah, nobody's been here for ages.
Huh.
Look at Isaac, kind of expectantly again.
Well, don't look at me. I don't know why they didn't just think, oh, there's a window here. Let's explore by maybe opening or going through or tunneling through the window. Some priests are smarter than others.
It's
Moves over
entirely
to the main
possible
door.
they did not want to disturb the catacombs like we have.
Well, then they shouldn't have said, hey, if you're looking for the catacombs, be our guest. And I'm going to try the door.
Okay.
Safely.
Roll me a strength
Safely.
check.
That didn't. Hang on a minute.
See if Isaac can open a door.
I need to stop trying to roll shit on my desk from a specific angle because it just keeps falling on the damn floor.
I don't know why you just don't use the in-game rolls.
Because I like tangible dice.
Yeah, that's fair.
I also like tangible dice, but then I roll 6 20s in a fucking row and nobody believes me.
Well, I think a 7 is pretty believable.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just shit enough.
You pull on the handle of the door, but this door, very much like the other one, it's heavy, it's stone, it's probably got rusty hinges. You push your shoulder against it a little, but this one doesn't budge. It's very heavy.
He just looks kind of sadly at Gilk. Could you spot a brother?
Yep.
Guillaume quietly holds up a set of lockpicks.
These doors do not have locks.
I see.
I'm
They're just
already-
heavy
I'm
fucking
already-
doors?
I'm already the door pushing.
Alright.
Okay, roll me strength.
That's what you get. That's what you fucking get.
Conscious of what Gilk did to the last door he opened, he pushes gently against this one, and it doesn't budge.
I'm just gonna pat Gilk on the back. It's not your fault, buddy. He's an old stony bastard.
Are there any sort of mechanisms for these doors? Can I push it open? Is it a pull door? Is that what the problem is?
It's a push door.
It's
It's
just not
just
bad.
really heavy stone. That is it. There is nothing more to these doors other than that.
I'm surprised.
Could
you
I
see all
attempt
that
to
from all the
open
way
it?
over. Oh wait, no. That's...
I'm just gonna
I
go
mean,
round as the rest of the party has.
I guess you can try to open it if you want, but if you do, you're gonna have to roll me a dexterity check.
A dexterity and then a strength, correct?
No, just a dexterity on your end.
Okay, I guess. Give me a second.
You lithely
where's my
moved the stone.
Where's my fucking dex? Where's my fucking dex? There it is. Nope, that's a 7.
You
that's a
you
7.
stare at this door for a moment. You put your hand against it, and then you walk away.
Yeah, that's Alright, he's giving up.
Utterly defeated by a door.
He's giving up. There's no lockpicks on the bitch. There's nothing he can open that way. He's gonna walk back around to the main room with everyone else, I guess. Where's everyone?
Over here.
Isaac's just gonna sort of randomly pick a direction after realizing that door is that side and a little bit embarrassed. Supposedly randomly pick the only way forward, just point and go, that way! Was that leadery enough?
Sure.
Thanks.
Okay. As you
done
walk
this
down the corridor, you see rows and rows of stone coffins, essentially. They are lining the walls here, essentially. It's essentially just it is a catacomb. There are rows of
You don't say.
coffins, each inscribed with the name of a specific person who is contained within them. As you get to the end of this corridor, you see a rather large pile of rubble from where the next sort of archway has caved in, but it does turn off to the corner, so you can still get past this area. The archway itself is just filled up with rubble at this point. It's like there was a bunch of stones that just came tumbling down during perhaps an earthquake.
Hey, Isaac.
Yeah.
Is it customary to bury your dead with valuables?
I don't know, these aren't my dead.
I will not let you disturb the dead in this manner.
I mean, I don't know how new you are to the mercenary gig, but typically, when you're in unfathomed catacombs that haven't been opened for a long while, and we apparently just got done working for a member of the undead, which is still taking some adjustment, maybe disturbing graves isn't the best move.
As a gladiator, the dead never had any use for their belongings, so...
Yeah, but
First
if
come,
they get
first
back
served.
up and want them back, that does tend to hurt. Just from experience.
If
Also of
they
the
get back up, they get
technicality.
beat back down again.
Also of the technicality that this church may not let you walk out with them, alive or dead.
They can try.
They would.
They would need to know that they were taken from down here, though.
It may be rather obvious depending on what he chose to take, seeing as the last time it was a door.
don't take any more doors. If it's less obvious than a door, we'll play it by ear.
Do any of the, like, coffins look like they've been touched?
No. No. All of them have a fairly, like, thick layer of dust on them. You'd be able to tell if they'd been touched.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, moving on then.
Okay. As you turn the corner, you see in front of you, and Saren, you've immediately... Oi, come back here.
Get back here.
I'm just trying to catch up with him.
Yeah, Saren.
Come here. Where you
Get
going?
back here.
Whee!
I'm gonna just drag you
There you
back
go.
by the
Get back.
scruff of your neck. Right. Okay.
You need like a comedic shepherd's crook that you can just pull our minis back with.
I think
Yeah.
Isaac needs a child leash.
As you turn the corner,
When did I become the babysitter?
Yeah.
you spy in front of you a small rat, which is nibbling on what looks like a bone. Next to
boy.
you are shelves filled with human remains. It's essentially like an ossuary. There's a lot of shelves with skulls, bones. You notice that the skulls that are on the shelves have small copper pennies placed in the eye sockets.
Oh, the passage for death.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Guillaume is going to Eldritch Blast the rat.
You're going to Eldritch Blast the rat. Okay.
Just not like-
Okay.
I want to try to stop him.
Okay, I can't stop you from grave robbing, but you can stop me from nuking a
We did
rat.
stop him from grave robbing. He
It's
hasn't
something
grave
great,
robbed.
Robbie.
Have you noticed how he hasn't done it?
Yeah. It's
Okay.
gross.
Okay.
I'm just gonna put my axe in front of him and be like, leave the poor creature alone, is just trying to survive.
Guillaume's gonna kind of curl his hand back and dissipate it, but you can clearly tell that he's disgusted.
At this point,
If
the
the rat,
rat
suddenly sprouts wings, then we know to kill it.
notices you and lets out a shrill squeal. And from various crevices, a couple of
Bro.
other rats appear.
Bro, you should have let me nuke that bitch. It's just trying to
Including
survive.
a
I'm gonna
pair-
make it not.
It's not
including
shrieking,
one
can I shoot
rather
it?
large rat.
Okay, now you can nuke it.
Cool.
Okay, roll me initiative.
Fine. I'm gonna attempt to roll on another part of the catacombs real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Nine plus 3, 12.
14.
Where the hell's my initiative? I'm still getting used to this bloody...
Yeah, the different tabs are a little weird.
Yeah, it's under
initiative
stats.
+1, so I'm 8.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So we have Isaac first, then Guillaume, and then Gilk.
Yep.
Let me just
Hey, real quick,
write
have you
this down.
modified these encounters to include the fact that there's one less person, or...
Okay, so this is the final point before we get into this encounter. As you turn the corner and the rats start scurrying out of the walls, you hear a very quiet, like really, really quiet, fuck that. And as you all turn, you see Nithiri booking it back the other way down the catacombs.
I see.
She has left. She is gone. She
Okay.
saw rats in a catacomb, and she booked it. She's gone.
I'm loving watching all the way to the very beginning of the dungeon, and then it just opens the words "kill menu," and Nithiri is gone.
Well, there's no other way to remove a NPC character.
It's just fun.
Yeah.
All
On
right.
some level, I kind of understand that.
Yeah. Anyway, yes, I have modified these encounters to
Yay.
actually
B3.
be doable with
Got it.
you three.
All right. All right.
All right.
Right.
I also see a big rat in a catacomb and think to myself, what if I just killed it? What if I did? What if I just left?
Well, the first rat was actually quite small.
I would have done it. I would have done it.
Yeah, you would have. Okay. Let me very quickly grab. That'll do.
Royal rat guard
will
ass
not
bitches,
do.
fuck off.
Will that do? I'm trying to find the right music for this atmosphere.
I mean, that was
So,
fun.
I hear a lot of goblins.
This one's a bit epic for rats, isn't it?
A little bit.
It is the most epic rat fight.
I was hearing goblins more than anything, so.
Where's my rattunes.mp3?
Here we go. That'll do. Okay. Let me quickly roll for the rats.
It's just the dog song from Undertale, but with squeaks instead of whoops.
Oh, that's good. Oh, that's good. I like that.
Well, God help me if it's anything to do with my fucking old Dark Souls streams, then comedy banjos.
Yeah, comedy banjos, that's fun.
Oh, okay.
Why did that
Comedy
rat roll a
banjos
20?
always spells
God
death in this whole
damn
game.
it!
6.
Guillaume is going to look at Gilk, motion to the very angry rat, and go, "You should have let me."
9. Okay.
I'm just sad my
11.
plan to shoot the screaming rat didn't go
Right. Well, in that case, let me update my turn order.
Fuck. Stupid rats.
Isaac, do you have any alcohol with you?
Huh? Sorry, I
well.
actually didn't hear that.
Drank it.
Damn.
I've got a hip flask
Okay.
of holy water, but I don't think that counts.
Sippy.
Is it flammable?
Okay.
No,
Uh,
it's what doesn't like gets to that stutter and then just stops answering.
I have alcohol. I have
The
alcohol.
first rat that was...
that loud rats?
Looks
The-
like
the-
it's back on the menu.
The first rat that saw you guys bears its claws at you.
Claws?
Tiny claws and very sharp teeth. And
Do you know how rats work?
runs. Yeah, I do know how rats work. I
They don't
also
have
know
claws.
how rabid rats work from a fantasy dungeon.
They
So
don't have
yes,
claws.
it bears its claws at you. It has
Okay.
claws. This particular rat
Do
has
rats
claws.
Have claws.
They don't. I own a rat.
No, normal rats do not have claws.
The long claws on a rat's feet allow it to scale brick or cement walls like Spider-Man with ease.
They're nails.
Right. So, the first rat scampers up to Gilk's feet, and
That's not Gilk.
no, wait,
gonna
that's Isaac. Scampers up to Isaac's feet because Isaac's in the front, and attempts to climb your trousers.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
You can to keep it from climbing your trousers. You can do me a strength check to see if you beat
Can
a
violently
17.
shake my leg enough?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh. Have to check my inventory.
I did the bin.
Damn it!
Jesus Christ, that dice roll was garbage!
Literally! But it's somehow weirdly appropriate for facing a rat. It is a 17.
It's a 17 versus a 17. Are you serious?
It's a 15 with a +2 modifier.
Oh god.
Okay, don't worry about that roll. I rolled accidentally. Okay.
I need a dice box on my desk, that's why. I'm going to construct a dice box out of this tissue box while you talk.
Scissors, as fast as possible.
On the rat is +1. Okay, so the rat rolled an 18 because its modifier is +1.
But
Meats beats for the aggressor anyway, so it would have been fine.
Yeah.
Meats beats for the aggressor no matter what, so it's fine.
Yeah.
Even if it had been a 17.
So the rat attempts to and succeeds in climbing your trousers and sinks its teeth into.
Where? Pick carefully.
into your thigh.
There you go.
It's a fairly sharp pain, but it's not particularly bad. It's a rat bite.
You've clearly never been bitten by a rat.
It hurts.
Yeah, it hurts, but it's not like awful. Yeah, take
Don't worry,
2 points of
it's a rat
damage.
bite from the same universe where rats have claws.
2 points of
Fair
damage.
enough. Fair enough.
2 points damage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Does this count as like a grapple or a pin or anything?
It's little. It's a little guy.
No, it's tiny. Like, you can still move around with ease. It is literally just like hanging onto your leg. Yeah.
Oh, that's how I remove. Okay, sorry. I'm trying. First time I've taken damage with Adventurer's Codex.
I see. Right. Next up, Isaac, what do you do?
I finished ripping off this one last corner. Hang on. Aha!
I tissue the box.
My extremely ramshackle MacGyver dice box is now ready.
I see.
So I will not be dropping shit in the bloody bin anymore.
Jesus Christ.
Look, I've got way too many dice sets. I spent way too much money on. I want to use them for something in this goddamn lifetime. And
You
COVID's
spent
done...
way too much money on dice, and you're using a tissue box to roll your fucking dice.
Yes, because otherwise I'm used to being around my stupid friend's stupid cottage where he'd built himself a wooden carved dice table with dice boxes built into each seating place.
Oh, that's sexy.
Yeah.
I always want one of those.
Shame the guy was a complete bastard.
Yeah, that's how it is.
Right. What is that? Okay, that's a decent first roll for the dice box. I'm not actually rolling though because I'm going to be shooting at
Gun.
Which one?
The one that happens to be clinging onto your leg, perhaps?
That's a dangerous shot.
Yeah.
True.
I mean, it's not really a shot since it's a save-based attack anyway.
Pistol whip it. Pistol whip the rat.
Oh, well, that'd be melee.
Yeah.
I think, honestly, if the rat is stuck to me and I can move anyway, then there's nothing to say I shouldn't move and then take action. So, Lucian, quick check: is this a viable pathway?
Yes.
Okay, then I'm going to take that step that way.
Okay.
To clear the pathway for Gilk, inevitably. Spin around awkwardly on the spot, because I've forgotten how to rotate the thing. Okay.
Alt.
And yeah, thank you. And then from there, it'll be, pardon me, just completely casually about it, because this isn't unusual for him to get sort of assaulted or bitten. He's just like tries lightly to sort of maneuver the shield out of the way, aims aims the casting pistol straight at leg, and blank fires Toll the Dead at the rat.
Okay.
What a fucking statement, though.
You don't need to roll anything to hit with that, do you?
No, the rat needs to succeed a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw, yeah.
How wise is this rat?
How wise is the rat? Let's find out. Considering it has a...
Oh,
I was gonna say considering it has a -2 modifier on its wisdom, but fuck that, I guess.
I should have let me nuke that fuck. What the fuck?
This rat is apparently fucking wise.
Y'all should have let me nuke that little bitch.
As you fire your casting pistol, the rat deftly dodges to the left, and in a whispering tone.
Can I just please? Clever girl.
In a whispering tone, states.
Rat can fucking talk?
Well.
You thought these were ordinary rats?
Listen. The rat can fucking talk?
When they screamed and summoned the big super rat, then I think that we left rats behind.
There's a difference between summoning a super rat of your own kind and saying directly in, like, common to your face, bitch.
Might be undercommon.
Fair enough.
The rat whispers in a voice that only you can hear, Ed.
Bitch.
It whispers.
It whispers, bitch.
It whispers, "You cannot wage war without the sound of gunpowder."
Nice. Nice.
Right.
In which kind of blink, blink. I'm not having a conversation with a fucking rat.
You are now. He owned your ass too.
Okay, the next two rats are coming up. The first one bounds straight for you, Aluka, and attempts to swipe at you with its tiny little claws.
Also, Saren, that is a fantastic link you've sent over. I wish I had any Lego with which to construct it.
I am sorry. Tag on 10 seconds. My armor class is a 16. That does not hit.
That does not hit.
You could order the individual pieces on brick part picker.
Nice.
The other rat bounds for Gilk and attempts to swipe at you. And hits! Right.
Rat crits.
Rat, yeah. And, holy shit, this rat is ridiculous. And does 4 points of damage.
I'm at 8 health, guys.
Yeah, you are.
Sorry, I was at 8. I'm at 4 points of health right now.
No, you're actually at, because that health was from the last set of sessions that we did. So you took 1 damage from the owl, and you've taken 4 damage now, but you were originally at full health, so...
No, because I also took damage while sitting on the
on the
Oh,
throne.
yeah, you took... Yeah, never mind. Forget.
Yeah,
didn't
that
have
is
a long
why I
rest
asked if
between
you had
coming down here.
reformatted the encounter, Lucian.
Yep. I have, actually. This is... yeah.
We're going die.
No encounter reformatting is ready for sudden crit rat.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to die. I'm kidding.
Okay.
Well, we get
yeah, I
level 1.
My turn?
Yep. I believe... Yes. Your turn.
That rat is gonna run at Guillaume, and Guillaume is going to scream.
Okay. Hits.
Definitely a hit even without the bonus. That's gonna open my spells menu. It's an Eldritch Blast. Technically that was a 20, but not natural. And then...
A supernatural 20.
Take that fucking dice out of here and roll a d10. 6 points of damage to that rat.
Okay, which rat are you attacking?
The one that ran at Guillaume.
The one
He is responding to that one.
Okay. You hit, and the rat immediately just disintegrates.
Yeah. Yeah, Guillaume don't like that thing.
Like, when I say disintegrates, I don't mean like you killed it. I mean like it just turned into a pile of ash.
I see. That's... Guillaume just points at the pile of ashes and goes, anyone?
Isaac will reply with what I said earlier. You thought these were normal rats?
I thought I was going to kill a normal rat, yes.
Okay.
Actually, no, I'm not finishing that sentence.
Gilk, you're up next.
Well, by request of the community, I've been asked to Ozzy Osbourne this rat, so I'm gonna attempt to grab it.
Okay.
Okay.
And
Roll
proceed
me
to
a
bite its head
dexterity.
Oh, there it is.
Roll me a dexterity check to see if you can catch the rat.
There we go.
Weirdly, despite having input my spell save DC and whatnot into Codex,
I love how Lucian's like, why is this shit working?
Okay. You grab the squirming rat in one hand. How do we roll damage for your teeth?
There is
usually
an actual answer for this. Hang on.
Fanged Maw is usually about 1d6 piercing damage.
Yeah.
So downgrade
It's
it to a
D4
1d4.
plus strength mod, because it's
Yeah.
an unarmed strike, technically.
Okay.
D4 plus strength mod, unarmed strike, and then whatever damage you would incorporate for crushing instead of piercing, usually.
Oh,
roll,
fair enough.
Roll
I guess
me a
piercing for
d4
lizard
for,
men 'cause it's
damage,
teeth.
and we'll see if you actually kill this rat by biting off its head.
That's 5.
There's 5. Yeah, the rat turns to ash in your mouth.
Yuck.
Some strong molars.
And I will look menacingly at the rest of the party of the rats.
Just throw it the headless, but oh, you can't. No, there's no body.
Okay. The last smallest rat in line doesn't charge at you guys. It lets out a ear-piercing shriek. And from the coffin at the end of the hall comes the biggest fucking rat you have ever seen. Like, it is about the same size as a small donkey.
I look over at Isaac. I don't think I'll be able to bite that one's head off.
2 more rats have joined the fray. The large rat makes its way towards you, and you see something green and glowing in its sort of like its throat, and it attempts to hack a sort of bile spit at you, Guillaume.
Yeah.
These rats are getting ridiculous. Okay.
Hey! Ah!
Okay. Yeah. That is.
Have you considered re-rolling a rat or two? Because this is.
I have re-rolled them.
Lydia Hats in
Like-
chat saying I'd be more worried by rabies. Girl,
Okay.
we ain't gonna survive long enough to have rabies.
Take one point of poison damage. This will last 2 rounds.
Okay, so 2 points overall.
2 points overall. Yes.
Can we like tame one of these rats? Because I think we need this much firepower.
Yeah, let Saren roll animal handling again. Get another 2.
Where's that owl from earlier?
9.
You think the owl's gonna be able to eat a rat the size of a small donkey?
It took on a barbarian fearlessly.
Our barbarian's dumb though.
It didn't know that.
I think it did. It watched it open a door.
No, it didn't. I was on the other side of the
Well,
room.
it did after it.
Certainly heard it. Lou, stop rolling like that. Roll shittier.
I'm rolling. I can't control the dice. Okay.
Roll shittier.
Okay, so you guys took
The
out
DM screen was invented for a reason.
those ones. That's yeah. Okay. Okay.
I'm gonna multi-class into a healer.
Right.
Enjoy
the
having two
large
spell
rat
slots.
at the back of the passage takes a few lumbering steps forward, but that's as far as it can really get. It is a big rat and it is heavy. The smaller rat that came with it also takes a few steps forward, but it does not attack. Right. Isaac, you're up next.
Using the conversation part of movement action. Yolk. Alcohol. Did you mean fire?
Yes?
All right then. And I'm going to lob the oil flask from my inventory
Nice.
at this sort of the I can't really indicate with the I don't know how to indicate on the map, but the point along the line of where that coffin ends, that sort of horizontal line.
Mm-hmm.
So that if it were to be if that
Don't forget you have rulers that you can use.
I didn't realize those were visible to other people. Fair enough.
Yep, they're visible to
toggle
everyone.
rules.
Yeah.
Is it a straight line one?
Orb. Yeah, there's a straight line one. It's N, I think.
Yeah, I've tried to click N and hang on a second.
It's
Going a
2.
bit strange. No, N is toggle
it's
cut
2.
box.
M for rulers, 2 to pick the ruler you
There we
want.
go. So trying to get this line here painted
Okay.
in oil.
Okay, that's fine. I'm not gonna have you roll me anything for that. You can just throw it.
Fair enough. And as far as I'm aware, using an item can be classed as part of movement.
I'll count it as a bonus action, I think.
Oh, fair
Yeah,
enough.
it's
Okay.
his bonus.
Okay. Oh yeah, because I used the talking part of movement. No. Movement's got too many things that can be squeezed into it from the player's handbook. It really needed.
Talking is free move. Talking is free action.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They really needed to fix some of that. Just add a third version. Ugh. So oil, and that's for a bonus action. And then I'm going to say, because Gilk is so very slow. I mean, I'm not sure. I don't know if I want the rats to go first and get themselves covered in oil and then we burn them, or I just try and fidget
Wall of
about.
fire it.
Sorry?
Well, the way the turn order is set up right now, Guy goes next, then a rat, then Gilk. So.
Oh, okay. So fair enough. So Gilk will go long before them.
I can technically light the oil on fire for Gilk, though.
Just over to you guys. And then attempt turning down to the rat and like, you will not speak a word of this to anyone. Try and take another shot at the rat on the leg.
Okay.
And this is again Toll the Dead because I ain't using Sacred Fire on my own leg.
Roll me. I'll roll the. Let's
It has to
find
be
out if the
wisdom.
rat survives.
Sacred
How wise
fire
is
your own
this
fucking
rat?
leg and just leave this dungeon without pants.
Pretty damn wise.
This rat is fucking wise.
This rat is really fucking wise.
You miss once again. The rat, in a very, very quiet, sibilant voice, states. Hold on. Let me see.
Why is this one rat so wise?
Where is it?
I
Where
would
is it?
love to headcanon that the rest of the rats are dumb as shit, and this one's just really weirdly smart. This is the one that this is the one with the presence of mind to summon the rest of them. Being fair, so it was a quite wise rat. Canonically.
Here we go. The rat goes in a sibilant whisper. Only with sound guidance should you wage war, and victory lies in a multitude of counselors.
Oh my god, dude. This rat's like the fucking Buddha.
Right. Guillaume, you're up next.
So do you want me to Eldritch Blast your leg off, or...
If you had the multiple beams, I would ask you to donate one beam, but I'm having a weirdly alright time with this rat. It's not doing too much damage anyway.
Fair enough. Free action, Guillaume's gonna pull out the matches that he used to light his cigarettes and toss it down into the oil.
Okay. You manage to ignite the oil in front of you. The rat closest to it reels back, but it is too close and suddenly just bursts into flame and dies, turns to ash.
All right. Let me see here for a second.
Ed, instead of Sun Tzu, it's Ratsu.
Ratsu.
Curse
That's your pet
mouse.
now. That's your pet now. That really.
Ratsui.
Ratatouille?
Ratatouille.
Ratatouille. Put that rat in your hair. Let him be wiser than you.
Apparently.
Yeah.
Let him control your actions. Let him guide you.
Wait, we've got an empty player character we can use. Rat, do you fancy being a sorcerer?
God.
That would be the greatest explanation for DM plays as a player who isn't here that I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Just the DM is controlling a rat that's controlling the person.
I think that would be phenomenal, actually. I'm wondering if I should just continue Eldritch Blasting these motherfuckers, because it's kind of my only spell, or if I should go the route of, like, Thaumaturgy and try to scare the rats.
You can try.
I don't know how long the fire's gonna last, but if they're weak and then walk into fire, it's probably gonna hurt.
I was looking for, like a wind option to like blow the fire onto the rats when I found a thing that says you instantaneously cause an unlocked door to fly open, and he could have done that earlier, he just didn't apparently.
I think Thaumaturgy can flare torches, so if they're foolish enough to step on it, you can always go voom.
Flicker, brighten, dim, or change color.
Ah, damn it.
Yeah. Lucian, would you count brighten as make flame bigger?
Bedazzle them with rainbow fire.
Yeah, I would.
Gay pride, rat pride. Anyway, he's gonna like make the flames. Should I do that, or should I just hit the fucking big rat
Blast.
with a D10?
Blast.
Okay, I'll blast. Yeah. Sorry, didn't mean to take a long turn. Let me
No, it's fine.
roll that. Let me roll the fucking die.
Like, creative applications of spells are nice, but at the moment we're kind of dying. Well, the barbarian's kind of dying.
That
14.
is a 14 plus, I think it's a 3? No, it's a 5, sorry. 14 plus 5, 19 on the big rat.
Okay. Yeah, that hits. Roll me damage.
Big money, no whammies? That's a 5.
Okay.
I was also saying make the flame purple.
The large rat reels back a little bit, and then it starts looking a lot angrier, and it moves forward by 5.
5?
By 5 feet.
Okay.
Not 5 tiles, 5 feet. By 1 tile.
Okay.
It moves 50 feet towards you.
Yeah, I was about to say.
It is now a hover rat.
Guillaume is like hucking these like spells as hard as he can, and also like half hiding because he's scared. He doesn't like these things.
Yeah. Gilk, it is your turn. Because the rat that would have taken your the turn before you is dead.
All right. Let's see.
Isaac just sort of wafts you towards him. Don't worry about me. I've got this one covered.
Got any more oil?
No.
Damn.
What? No, I just carry flasks of oil around.
Gilk is gonna take his axe and drag the edge of the blade along the base of the flame to try to light the edge of his axe on fire.
Okay. Roll me dexterity.
If you set fire to your own fucking axe's handle.
If you set fire to your own fucking self.
I've only got so many heals.
Oh, the hell, I got stuck up there.
Saren.
There it is. There it is.
Yep, there it is.
It's not door related,
The
that's
barbarian's
why.
dead. There it
It's
is.
not door related.
You pull your axe through the oil and the fire and successfully ignite the head. Unfortunately, you also ignite the top of the shaft of the axe, and the fire starts spreading down the handle. You have about 25 seconds before your entire axe is engulfed in flame. What do you do?
That's a few turns.
Yeah, you got like 4 turns.
No, there's 4
I'd say
turns of
about-
combat.
I'd say about like 2 turns total, probably.
Oh, that's 12 seconds.
Oh, is it? No.
Every round of combat, every one single action is measured in 6 seconds.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah.
Sorry,
I-
Lucian, you're stuck between 2 nerds.
I'd say that, yeah, in that, yeah. It's
Smile.
about 2 turns before, or like 2 turns after this that
Yeah.
you'll have your axe completely engulfed in flame, and flames will be licking your hands because essentially there is oil dripping down the shaft of the axe.
Your guitar.
And all the rats are on the other side of that flame. How tall is that flame?
The flame isn't particularly tall. It maybe reaches your knees.
Get ready with that spare the dying, Isaac.
So I'm gonna rage.
Oh god, okay.
It's rats.
I'm going to jump over the flame and try to attack
Mm-hmm.
that closest rat with the axe.
Okay.
Big boy is the only one left, correct? And then the one on Isaac's leg?
It's 1 medium, 2 small, and the largest one.
Okay.
You want fries with that?
Yes.
God, I could go for some
I'd kill for
fries
some fries right now, actually.
Yeah, I know.
I shouldn't have said that, now I want them. See, this is where if we were at an actual table, someone would just go, right, okay, I'll put it up on my phone.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Right, what do I need you to roll me for that?
Sheer amount
think
of
you need
dominoes that used to surround that D&D.
Roll
table
me
is absurd.
strength to see if you manage to get through the flames unscathed, essentially. Yeah, you're fine. Okay. And now roll me strength to see if you... Actually, no. Do I need you to roll strength?
Wouldn't he just be attacking?
Yeah, he would just be attacking. Right. Go for it. That rat is dead. You have
You did
buried...
it. You did it. You did it.
You have buried a flaming axe in this rat, and it turns to ash, and that ash explodes.
Just for
Help
funsies.
Does it help extinguish any of the flame? Because
No.
the ash is
There
covering
is-
the axe.
There is, actually, no, you know what? As the rat bursts into ash, and the ash covers the axe, It actually smothers the flames on the axe. There's a little bit of charring on the handle. The blade itself is slightly sooty and is actually taking on sort of a slightly rainbowish tint now. But it's good. You're good.
Upgrades, baby, upgrades!
Unfortunately, you are now on the other side of the fire and closer to the other 2 rats.
That's fine.
If they're anything like Isaac's rat, that'll be okay.
They're just extremely wise but don't do much damage.
Yeah.
Wait, have I got the mastermind rat? Is that why they're not that good in combat? I've got the mastermind rat over here.
Okay. Right. Next up, the big rat, which you're closest to, Saren.
Isaac, I think you gotta roll animal handling as your bonus action next turn, though.
It is going to
I've got another
step
idea.
up towards you and attempt to swipe at you.
Okay, with rage, I have resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage.
Okay.
Thank God it didn't crit for once.
Yeah.
But it's still a 19.
But it only rolled a
class,
1, so take 0.5 damage.
I see.
I take 1 damage, basically.
You take 1 damage, basically, yeah.
Okay, I'm at...
Like, I can't really go lower than 1 damage, unfortunately.
God help us if D&D started including point damage.
If I have to start doing fucking percentiles while I'm trying to play this game while I'm already bad at math, I will just stop.
Yeah.
Like, oh, my fireball does 17d%.
There is an attack like that. Sorcerers do get attacks like that.
That particular maneuver has been dumped by Nihilus to the fire and flames. We carry on.
No.
Okay, so you are down to 3 health, Saren. Right.
Wait, you are canonically a musician, so are you a member of the band Vea Force or something?
Next up,
Why is that rat moving back? Get back here. I'm not
trying,
done with you yet.
I'm trying to see the other rat that's under it.
We got rats on rats on rats on rats.
Okay, next up, the rat attached to your leg.
Yes, rat zoo.
Okay, the rat is going to attempt...
Bruh.
Fucking wise rat. No, it's not a stupid rat. That's exactly my problem. I'm having a one-man boss fight with the smartest rat in Earth.
And he's owning you too.
Okay,
Only emotionally.
Okay,
Thankfully,
here we
life is
go.
a hell of a spell.
Yeah.
Okay, this is gonna be funny. Ed, roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Fuck. Holy shit. This rat is gonna start doing actual emotional damage to you.
Emotional damage.
What the fuck? Wait. What the fuck is my modifier for wisdom?
They sent you down here to find your fucking, like,
saving
symbol.
throw. Wait, it's got a
Wisdom
+3
is
on
a
the
plus
saving throw.
+3 on a saving throw, yeah.
So that's a 16 total.
16 total.
That's a 13 plus a 3.
The rat climbs a little further up your body, and it sits essentially just under the pocket of your waistcoat. And it stares at you intently for a few seconds. But nothing happens.
You're gonna report back to your...
with a rat.
You're gonna report back to your fucking church boss and be like, okay, so the next time somebody has to go down there and do that, the rats do a severe emotional damage. Just saying.
Okay, let's see. As the rat stares at you, you hear the words, "Appear weak when you are strong, and strong when you are weak." Right.
Do you have a list of quotes up that you're reading from? I need to know.
I have been pulling battle and war proverbs up on Google to see what I can throw this rat
I thought
with.
so. I fucking thought so.
Like, the first two were just random proverbs. That last one was from Sun Tzu, The Art of War.
Yes. Yes, it was. That's why I asked.
The rat of war, I think you mean.
Isonic
It is an anagram.
We have Sarental over there, we have Aluka down there, and we have Ed down there. Our players for today.
I'm currently in a boss fight with a very philosophical rat.
Yes, a very wise rat.
My character's on the verge of a panic attack, but is doing immense amounts of damage.
Emotional
the
damage.
last small rat scurries away down the passage.
How far away?
It's about 25 feet, I'd say, ish.
25 feet? Alright.
Next up, Isaac.
Hold on, I'm reading.
He's gonna make a rat friend. If you want to count how many tiles that little motherfucker ran, I'll find a spell that goes that far. He's not escaping me this time.
If this rat wants a quote off, it's getting a quote off.
I see.
So I'm gonna free action stare at the rat. And in the most sort of authoritative tone he can. The power of godhood is a heavy weight to bear, and no mortal eyes should look upon it, for it corrupts and destroys the very soul. And I'm going to try and take another shot at this fucking thing.
Isaac out here like, I am your god now!
Like, cocks the pistol as close as he can to this thing. Bow to order.
Nice!
You hit!
Finally! I finally fucking hit this thing! Yeah, lovely! Okay.
Bow to order! Yeah!
And that is 1d8 radiant damage.
Roll me a d8.
I'm trying to dig up a d8. Let's go with the metal ones this time, because the other ones have been failing me. That one's the d8. 8.
Alright!
Okay. The rat flails for a moment and sort of ends up clawing down your clothing and flailing around. And it's a little singed, but it's still alive.
What? Okay.
No, don't worry. This was always going to happen. In the end, it has to be this way.
Guy, you are up next.
Did Guy hear Isaac do all of that?
Yes.
Yes.
Guillaume's gonna stare at Isaac for a long fucking second.
Do I
Like, none of you have heard...
Moment.
The only person who's heard the rat talk is Isaac.
I know.
So...
Do I
Exactly.
feel his eyes on me?
Yes.
Just like over the shoulder. Don't fucking ask.
Understood. Let's see here. We got big rat. We got medium rat. Medium rat still there, or is it just small rat at the end of the hallway?
It's just small rat at the end of the hallway and giant rat in the middle.
I'm gonna give you the big rat, Saren. Fuck that tiny rat at the end of the hallway.
Gonna give you the big rat.
Okay. Probably best to kill the small rat, given it's probably going to go and get other rats.
That was
Okay.
an over 20.
Yeah,
That was
that's
over
okay.
20, so it
That's
doesn't really
okay.
matter. And that's 3 damage.
You hit the rat, and it squeals, and has now got a singed tail, but it keeps running.
Oh.
So it's
Ow.
further down the hallway now. It's out of range at this point.
It cannot escape me. Hope this helps.
Well, if you want to chase it down, you're welcome to, but...
Eldritch Blast has a range of 120 feet.
Okay, fair enough.
I will
Yeah,
not
know
rules
that?
lawyer it. If it is behind a coffin or in a crevice in the wall, it can escape me, but I am going to keep hitting it as long as I can see it.
Gilk, it is your turn.
And God help us when he inevitably takes Spell Sniper.
I'm gonna.
The rat's about like what, 5 feet away from me.
Yeah, about 5 feet.
So I'm gonna just move up to it and swing with the axe.
Okay. Roll. Honestly, just roll me damage.
Oh, just roll damage?
Yeah, you are so close to it. There is no point in trying to roll for, like, if you hit, it is a massive rat in a tiny corridor.
I still got to roll for a critical.
Yeah, that's fair.
Well, you got a 15, so you did, but...
Yeah. 1d12. With rage, that gives me a +2.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
That's 9.
And what about
11.
because it's a proficiency, it's also a +2.
On the to hit, not on the damage.
Yeah, proficiency is to hit.
Yeah. Okay, so that's a 11 on damage. You bury your axe in the head of this rat. To the point where you have essentially split its skull open and embedded the blade of your axe in the floor below. The rat gives a dying screech and then turns to ash.
I want again, community fan service. I want to look at the last rat with his tail on fire. Meow.
Alright!
Anyway,
The same look Guillaume shot Isaac earlier, Isaac is gonna shoot at Gilk.
Guillaume is also looking at Gilk like that, actually.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Saren is on 3 health, Lydia. Yeah.
Still going
right.
strong.
There are
If you
2
say so.
rats left. Sonic, thank you for the 1,000 for the 100 bits. Good lord.
But it feels like 1,000.
It does feel like 1,000, to be honest.
Everyone's saying, wow, that's a bit much, don't you think? Or that was overkill. I need you to understand, Saren has spent the entire campaign doing nothing but ripping doors off its hinges and then rolling bad in combat.
Yeah, pretty much.
We were
His
waiting
shield
for
is
this moment, and
literally a
it just
door.
happens to be against a rat, and he has 3 health.
Yeah. Okay, so...
He took damage from sitting on the wrong chair last session.
Yes!
Guys,
yeah.
not having a go.
Fair.
Oh, and also you were spoken to by weird, definitely not Dionysus.
Yeah.
Right. Roll me a wisdom saving throw, Isaac.
Okay, working on it.
Also, we have a rat doing fucking psychic damage to Isaac right now. I think if we don't do overkill, we're gonna be dead.
And plus, I'm a barbarian. There's no such thing as overkill.
Okay, 19 plus a 3.
19 plus a 3. The
I've been
rat
using Eldritch
once
Blast
again
on rats.
stares at you intently. Nothing happens.
I'm winning this tug of war.
But you also hear in the back of your mind, in the midst of chaos, there is also opportunity.
I've got nothing for
Cody,
that.
I pissed off the god whose throne that belonged to.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it caused the cow head beside me to blow up.
Yep.
Not
Yeah.
the cow head, the cow. The
the
entire cow.
Yeah, he was upset that I was sitting in this throne, and it
Blow
just
up a
caused
cow.
the cow to blow up beside me as the
Right.
his own offering.
Isaac. Wait, no. Hold on. Rat. The other rat. The other rat is going to continue to scamper away down the hall.
Sonic, if you would like to force Saren to do other dumb bullshit, if
And
you
it
go
is-
to Saren's channel, there are channel redeems.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
And it is going to attempt to squeeze into a tiny hole in the wall at the end of the hallway. Hold on. Let me have a like to. Can. Okay, there we go. Roll. It will take at least one turn to get through that hole.
Okay.
I've got my quote.
Got your quote.
You've got your quote. All right.
Okay. Next up, Isaac.
Okay.
Go
Sorry,
for it.
I'm smiling
it.
too much, which is why my cheeks hurt. So I'm going to attempt to blank fire Toll the Dead.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think there's anything I should or could do beforehand. Everyone else is doing pretty well.
I mean, I could use some healing, but hey.
Actually, no, that is a good point. Sorry. Since it's because I decided to take the bonus action healing spell, I can do both of these.
Nice.
I do healing word on Gilk, which is I believe 1d4 plus mod. But give me a second. Healing word.
Sounds right.
1d4 plus mod. Yes. So where is my d4? We'll use the black dice for this one.
Fancy.
Dark healing there.
Well, they're my old Bard's one. They're like really translucent dark with gold fleck in them. I love them.
That sounds nice.
So that's a 2 plus 1, so that's a 3.
Yay!
7 points?
I'm at 6 health now.
How are you at 6 health with 7 points?
What? No, 2 plus 1, Luca. 2 plus
Oh, I see.
1.
For a total of 3.
Being 1.
I misheard.
He was on 3 health. He gained 3 health.
I'm bad at math.
Aren't we all?
Okay. And now I'm going to blank fire Toll the
That's
Dead
why I'm
on this
not an
round.
engineer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Rat rolls wisdom saving throw.
A rat rolls wisdom. Still really high.
Well, it's a 13. But I don't know if that hits actually.
It's to beat an 11. It's beaten it.
Well, it's a 13 minus 2.
Oh.
So it is an 11 and
So-
it goes to the attacker.
Yep, meets beats by aggressor. Okay.
Yeah.
In which case, again, sort of cocking back the hammer on the pistol. I've got it. I've lost the fucking quote. Hang on. Oh yeah, there we go. So, where is it? You want to talk of chaos? Few who survive temporal chaos would emerge from the temple, unable to see the difference between past and future. Now go into the fucking past, you stupid rat.
Nice.
And that is a 1d12 of necrotic damage.
How does it feel to have
Roll
only
it.
beaten this rat by going to the aggressor? How does it feel?
Good. Because the rat's getting blasted. Which one's the fucking d12? The one with 12 sides, Ed, I know. That's the d10. Is it the weird looking one that's not quite a d20?
Yeah,
that is it. Yeah, okay. One that looks like a knockoff d20.
With the 5-sided faces.
Yeah.
It's
That's
got a
7.
10 on it.
A 7? Okay. The rat scrambles for purchase as you shoot it point blank in the face and drops to the floor. It's not dead yet, but it is not moving anymore.
Powerful rat.
It did not turn to ash like the others.
Powerful rat.
Sonic Cody, where is this rat from? Earthbound?
Right. Guy, it is your turn.
Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast.
It's the only thing this character fucking has.
Hit.
I fucking hit the damn thing too.
Roll me damage.
I keep getting disconnected from the board.
God
The
damn
rat is dead.
it. Okay.
The summative amount, the smaller rats, most of them only have 5 hit points, essentially.
I see.
Yeah.
Anyway, no escape. No surrender.
I actually went so high on pitch, Discord didn't even pick me up. I was going to ask in a very squeaky voice, what does this one fucking have then?
It's
Don't
the
want to
alpha
know.
rat.
Apparently, I don't want to know.
Lucian added 15 more health to it for the bit and the joke alone.
Right. The rats are dead.
Are you sure?
You have.
I'm not
All
sure
of them
about
but
this
one,
one.
right?
You
Well,
have
there's
cleared
still one at
the
the end,
encounter. The last rat that is lying at your feet is, well, you can't really tell if it's dead or not. But unlike the others, it didn't vanish into ash.
Okay. I'm gonna. Are the loose stones that are around? Are they like large and immovable, or are they like small and can be sort of mobilized?
Are you going to crush the rat?
No. Wait.
There are some smaller stones. There are some larger stones. There are some that are like pebbles and others that are like big bricks and mortar.
Assortment of rock.
Yeah.
Using a various assortment of Lego rocks, in this corner, I'm going to construct a small grave site for the rat and give it a little tomb.
Oh, I see. It might not be dead though.
Well, if it isn't, then it's under a lot of rock.
Guillaume is fucking looking at Isaac again.
You know, we have a perfectly good sarcophagus right here. I can just pop the lid open a little bit.
No.
No. So...
Okay. As this happens, Isaac, I want you to roll me one final wisdom saving throw.
Jesus Christ.
A 2. A 2.
Oh no.
As you stare at this rat, as you build it a small tomb, you hear the words, "To know your enemy, you must become your enemy."
Oh, I don't like that.
And the rat looks up at you, and its eyes glow purple.
Oh.
And the rat mind controls you.
That's fine.
Bruh.
This is only the second time this has happened in the campaign.
Bruh. Is there a noticeable change?
The only
Given
noticeable
she's been
change.
babbling, I'm not sure yet.
The only noticeable change is that the rat and Isaac are now having a direct staring contest.
Okay.
Can I coup de grace the rat?
Yeah, I was about to say, but the rat moved again, right? That rat moved?
The rat
glowed.
looked up, but
Okay. Guillaume has Eldritch Blast already in his hand.
okay. Roll it.
I'm
just
not going to
saying, you
fire
guys
it
are
yet, but
better
he's
fucking
holding
hope this
it like
isn't
right
just a
there, and
swap.
he's like, Isaac, the rat is alive, and I'm going to kill it.
Isaac, in a very distant voice, says,
Feel free to text me some dialogue and I'll read it.
actually, yeah, that's a good point.
Got good voice acting in.
Sonic Cody.
Yeah,
Oh my god, it is
it's
from
good.
Earthbound!
Ed's the good voice actor. Right.
You're both fine.
I'm just checking first if people can hear the echo. Or if
I
Discord's...
can't hear.
No,
I can't hear an echo.
Discord's stupid fucking thingamabob. I need to figure out how to turn that off. I'm gonna wait for the rest of the dialogue to arrive before I start this,
Yeah,
otherwise
give
it's
me a
going to have a
second
lot
to
of
write it
dramatic
out
pauses.
for you.
Sorry to be asking you to write it out, I just think it's funny.
It is funnier this way. I could turn on my voice mod and see if it crashes every fucking program on my computer again.
Oh god.
Maybe not right now.
I don't know why it does that. I don't know at all why it does that. Just filling the space while Lucian writes rat dialogue. Nathari left, and we almost died to rats.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Good thing Nathari left, actually, because the rats would have been a problem.
Yeah, the rats would have been a problem.
One of them would have tried to climb in her hand or something stupid, I'm sure.
Oh, that would have been fun.
instantly
Just a
killed
rat
itself.
tube. A rat tube.
Just the rat gets chewed and mashed by the little vortex.
I have a feeling that we could have just shoved the rats into her hand, yeah.
Hey, free
There you
corpse
go.
disposal. Okay,
There
thank
you
you.
go, Ed.
It's just like
Okay.
permission. I don't know if it's all right for flavor to not take damage from it, but permission to exorcist twist.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
So Isaac's body is not facing the correct way for this, but the head just rotates to face you. And... Travelers, I warn you, do not venture any further. The dead will not tolerate your presence here.
As this happens, the rat bursts into a cloud of purple flame and disappears.
I had the D20 ready for the Eldritch Blast.
I think the rat was wise enough to see it coming.
Yeah. Oh, fuck.
God rest that rat.
God,
He
where
was
am I?
very
Where am I
You
wise.
are no longer mind controlled, Ed. As the rat disappears.
Thank you, because there's not enough space for two spectral beings in the body.
Well, in fairness, the banshee isn't possessing you, it's just summonable.
Just in my hand.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Pretty much.
Why didn't you summon it to help?
Hey, I
Is
think
that
my
a character
TaleSpire
question or a
just
player
crashed.
question?
Player question.
Player question. I don't know how to fucking summon it yet.
Yeah,
We're still
exactly.
working out the kinks. I need to find out what she's into.
Yeah, I need a safe word.
I saw that joke coming a mile away. I'm like, God damn it.
Yeah.
Thank
Right.
you, Lydia, for the goddamn it.
Encounter has been completed.
Well, nice.
Aye.
What would you like to do now?
Guillaume's gonna
Recast
slap
false
at.
life.
It is 2 o'clock.
It is 2 o'clock, that is true.
Yeah.
Sliver can wait 15 minutes.
Wow.
Guillaume's
Look,
gonna give Isaac a slap.
we started
just
late.
right across the face. Just a big slap.
Yes, I'm sorry. We started late because my wife was at an ultrasound appointment.
No,
My
I
bad.
know.
I'll make sure not to
I
get her
thought we started
pregnant
late because
again.
I haven't arrived. Oh, whoops, sorry.
Sliver can wait a little longer. It's fine.
Blame it on Ed's phone notifications. That's fine.
Sure, whatever. It's just fucking.
Anyway.
Jesus Christ.
What would you like to do next?
Recast false life. Basically, because I can cast it for free with no components, spam recast it until I get the +6 again. Okay, so because of my fiendish vigor or something, the eldritch invocation I've got, I can cast false life without needing to use a spell slot or reagents.
Right.
And it is a 1d4 +4. So basically, I'm saying just sit and spam cast it until I get +6 temp hit points.
Okay.
I will say, I do want Guillaume to slap Isaac right across the face. Just like spin the head back into position,
Oh,
basically.
please do, please do. Preferably before he wakes up, because otherwise
Yeah,
that's going to
right-
be very uncomfortable.
Spinning the head right back into position. Guillaume's gonna fucking backhand him right across the face.
Okay.
I feel like I've been slapped.
You have.
Have I?
Yes.
I don't remember very much.
He does it again.
Ow. Look, I'm sober already. It's fine.
Right. Sober.
Right.
That's what I was worried about.
Why? What were you worried about?
You gave us a prophecy from a rat.
Looks back at where the tomb should be. I thought we agreed never to speak of this again.
And that's why you got slapped.
Who are you talking to?
Nobody. Let's move on.
Okay.
We were directly just warned not to move on, actually.
Well, I don't know. I missed that part.
You
Since
certainly
when do
were
you
a part
listen
of
to
it.
rats?
I think
Moving
it would
on.
be wise of us to go back to the surface and talk to the priest before we progress any further down here.
Or maybe
Gilk
just
has
at least
left
knock
you
down that
already.
specific corridor.
There are no other corridors.
Ah,
Well, there are other corridors, actually.
to the contrary, we walked left when we could have gone right.
I see. I can
There
go
are
open
other,
that door if
possibly
you
less
want.
ratty ways to go. God rest him.
I
He
do
was a
not wish
wise
to go
fellow.
down this path any further until we are more prepared.
It would. It might not be the wisest decision. Looks
Are you
again at the
laughing
tomb.
in character? Please tell me yes.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Looking
Gil
back
would
at the
like
tomb.
to go back home.
Looking back at the tomb with a little nod, it might not be the wisest decision.
It certainly does not appear to be, as you do not appear to be stable.
Oh, I'm perfectly stable. I don't think I even got hurt.
Looks at his leg where he took like 1 point of damage. Is there like a blood spot there or something?
There is a small, like, blood pattern there. Yes.
Okay.
That's fine. The Fiend Vic will fix that in a minute.
I'm sorry?
Long story, Church of the Hunt.
I don't quite understand, but I won't pry any further.
Okay.
So unless Gilk can get through that massive bunch of rubble, I probably wouldn't say go down that corridor. Shall we explore the other way, or go chat with priests? I've had enough of priests in the last 48 hours, personally, but...
It's fine. We can go down this way. It's empty. Nothing but the dead.
It was empty last time.
We were simply warned
Actually,
that the
it had a
dead
rat
would
in
not
it last
tolerate our
time.
presence.
Oh, that's true, that's true. We once didn't take notice of rats, but now we really should take notice of rats.
Yeah?
They've proved their social standing.
I mean, there's also nothing to say that the other corridors will be any better, so I say we
Well,
just
if we see any rats, we'll turn around.
You know, you should have let me nuke the rat!
We should have! We should have! I should have been able to shoot the rat when it started screaming.
Alright.
Killing rats was not part of the contract.
Then again, it
compensation.
was that specific rat, so even if I'd tried to shoot it when it was screaming, I still would have missed, because it's the wise rat.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I'm going to turn into Game Grumps fired and a mist meme, aren't I?
I thought you were gonna turn into a rat for a hot fucking second, actually.
Actually, I thought the rat was going to turn into you.
I genuinely considered ending that speech with a squeak. But then Discord's pitch wouldn't have let me.
That would have been good. Guillaume is probably gonna want to try to at least go back upstairs, and talk to the priest and like see if there's any like information about this
Rats.
and rats.
Okay.
Because we have evidence that somebody's been down here, despite the fact that they said that nobody's been down here, and we may be able to suss something else out up there.
Oh, look, we can't go this way either.
Actually, you can.
Okay.
There's just a door.
It's just
There's-
low rocks, we can mantle over those.
But we have not gone over there yet.
But apparently your party members have.
I see.
It's weird, because Saren hovers at super speed, I try and move at a reasonable speed, and I don't really know what Lucian's doing.
Have we actually decided to start like walking toward the other area so Lucian can give us set dressing and stuff, and I can figure out
All
what
the
we're
set
doing?
dressing is already there.
Okay,
you
so
don't
I'm
need to
just
worry
gonna.
about that.
So have we all decided that we have walked away from that hallway for right now?
Apparently, you two have decided. And I just, I'm not going down that hallway on my own.
Aha! So
was
we
more
found a
along
way
the
to stop
lines
you
of
going down
since-
the hallway. Good.
Yeah. It was more along the lines of like, since you guys moved your player things like away, I'm assuming that means that everyone has walked away from that hallway and is now looking at
sorry.
other things.
Sorry, Lucas. I was purely myself basing it on the fact that I'd said in character we were going to explore the other way. Gilk doesn't seem to care, and you
Yeah,
were
okay.
interested in seeing the priest. So at least we know we've left that one corridor.
All right, fair enough.
So as for future reference, later on I'm gonna start taking it as if you move your character in a certain direction, you are going in that direction.
Yeah, that's fair.
Because
Because I was moving down that hallway without you guys.
It's
Yeah,
the, it's
I will need the
easiest way of us-
clarification.
It's the easiest way of us communicating that without having to sort of like sit with our hand in the air like in class and wait a turn to say, I want to go here.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Okay.
But when guilt charges in, we are gonna end up getting like the party separated every so often with that.
Oh yeah, but then he'll learn his lesson.
I don't think he will.
Okay.
Well,
Hope
then
so.
it'll be comedy.
Yeah. All right. Well, we're here now.
Right.
Guillaume is keeping a very, very close eye on Isaac.
Before anything else happens, I think this might be a good place to kind of pause it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The next challenge of next session, getting over some rocks without dying.
So, yeah. There is a lot more to explore in the catacombs. There are also some stuff to explore in the church. There is a bunch of stuff. Next session, we will have our new player. So we will be introducing them then. For now, though, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for joining us for this session of Shadows of Sorcery. It has been a bit of a shorter session this week. That seems to be the case for the past 2 months, but hopefully next month we will be back to our regularly scheduled 3-hour sessions. So, yeah. Thank you all very much for joining us this evening. I do hope you all enjoyed the shenaniganery that our players have put us through.
I apologize for nothing. I apologize for nothing.
Honestly, stopping Aluka was probably the best decision of the session.
Oh, dearie me. But yeah, next session will be on the second Wednesday of April, and that will be Wednesday the 13th, which doesn't
Lovely.
bode well, but we'll see. So yeah,
Wednesday the 13th is
13th.
fine. Friday the 13th is not. That's Jason's day.
True. But yeah, Wednesday the 13th of April. I know I'm getting to that. I'm getting to that. Good
Sorry, I'm a
Lord,
giddy
man.
kid.
Be patient. Be patient.
I was a rat 5 minutes ago. I could be a giddy kid.
Anyway, yeah, Wednesday the 13th is when our next session will be held. Now let's throw you guys some XP for the fight. So I'm going to throw you each 25 XP for the rat fight. I'm going to throw 10 XP at Ed for winning, for the most part, a battle of wits against a rat.
So we had 25 XP, or like just
25 XP each overall for the fight. Yes.
Where do we add XP again? Where the hell is that shit?
It is on the stats tab at the bottom underneath stats under profile. Level, age, experience.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, right.
I gotta edit
I
it.
guess
That's a weird place to put it.
So yeah,
and I got
Ed,
math, so...
you get an extra 10 experience for the winning a battle of wits with a rat.
And losing it.
And then losing it. Promptly losing it, yes.
It was a trouble.
Saren, you get an extra 5 experience for successfully finding a creative way to put out the fire you created on your axe. And Luca, you get an extra 5 experience for essentially snipe shotting a rat at extensive range. While
Nothing
it was
can
almost
escape
behind
me.
a pillar.
Does he get any experience for knowing it was a bad idea to let the rat live in the first place?
Yeah, do I get any experience for seeing a rat and going, I'm gonna turn that into paste?
Foresight?
You know what? Yeah, I'll throw 5 experience at you for that as well.
Hold up, I get no experience for the door? I'm sad.
You get no experience for the door. You did
You
not
already had your door experience.
You did not successfully open the door. You successfully broke the door beyond repair. So
You're very
no
experienced with doors already, Saren. You don't need any more
it's
door
open
experience.
from a certain point of view.
You did get like
Anyway.
two extra sets of experience for door vaporization and shouting a door down before.
Anyway, me and Saren are going to take a quick break before we move on to the second half of the stream, where I believe we will be playing Risk of Rain 2 for the evening.
Yes, because that is the easiest game for me to go into spectator mode when I have my doctor's phone call in about half an hour or so.
Fair enough. So you're going to get
That's
that. That's fine. Right. Thank you all very much for joining us this evening. I do hope you all had fun. I certainly did. It was very fun. It was very fun indeed. And yeah, we shall see you all in about 10 minutes.
Peace out.
Bye.